left of my voice. I'm gonna,
Oh,
I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. But
good.
I was mindful. I was like, I gotta leave Havdalah later. So, but if it's a little scratchy today, um, I that is the reason why.
We're happy to have you in any condition.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
Definitely appreciate it. And
for sure.
oh, I think there's another Kimberly coming through right now.
Kimberly Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Hey, Kimberly, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Great to have you with us. We're about to get on started.
Hey, Rabbi.
Let me just get things all set up. Yep. All right. Let's do it. So, thank you as always for coming through for closing Shabbat together. It's always just a really nice thing as we get closer to summer. It depending on where you are, this timing will be not necessarily the time of stars and the switch of top twilight, but it will be the time of us coming together to be our own nice light together. So I appreciate that. And let's get to it. והוא רחום יקרם ולא ישחית, והרבה להשיבה פה, ולא יאיר כל חמתו. אדוני יושיע מלך יעננו ויום קראנו. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. Baruch Adonai Mevorach Leolam Vayed. Baruch Adonai Elohim Melech Haolam Asher B'Vorah Mari V'Ravim. And we're thankful for the evening that will soon come for where I'm at, and possibly the evening where you are at, but for time always continuing no matter what in these difficult times. We can always rely on that. El Chai, El Chai v'Kayam, Tadim Yilchalenu Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai, Amari V'Aravim. Avat Olam B'Yit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta. And we're thankful for the length of our days. Ki im chayenu ve'orach yamenu, our lives and the length of our days. Ki em chayenu ve'orach yamenu, uvahem nege, yomam v'alayla. Ki em chayenu ve'orach, ve'orach yamenu uvahem. ובם נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. And please join me for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושיטתך בביתך, בלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קודשים אליכם. אני אדוני עליכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני עליכם. Just want to say hi to Sharon. Sharon who just came in. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Adonai lechem emet. And always, whenever we're here together, even though we're on Zoom, there's just so much love. There's so much easy ways to do that commandment of Ve'ahavta and you shall love. Thank you for these opportunities that we give to each other. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nerda b'kodesh nohora tehilot osefele. Malchutcha ruvanecha b'kiyam lifnei Moshe Miriam ze elianu ve'amru. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed, v'ne'emar ki v'ed Adonai et Yaakov, u'golog melech chazak mimenu, u'rechat Adonai. Gal Yisrael. And hi, Julia. Great to see you again. Thanks for joining us. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'amideinu malkeinu l'chaim tovim v'shalom ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha. And oftentimes for the Hashkivenu prayer, we talk about anyone that we think or any place that we think needs protection. And I'd like to offer the verb of extending. I think we do a very nice job of giving protection to those that we love and wondering in this world and these times, how can we extend this form of protection and safety that we know of to anyone else who you think may need it, that may not have it. Ushmor tzeitzeinu uvoinu l'chaim l'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai, shomer amo Yisrael lad. Please rise and body your spirit for Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash merabah. Be'amad yivrach yirutei v'nlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yamachon v'chayeduchol b'it Yisrael. L'agalag v'zman karihi v'meru. Amen. Yeshmer Abba, Mevarach Le'olam Olamei Almaya Yitbarach. Yitbarach V'yishtabat V'yitpa'ar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh. V'yitadar V'yitale V'yitalash Medekutsha B'richu. Le'ela Minkor Brachata V'shirata. Dush Brachata V'nechemata. Zamiram Be'ama V'meru. Amen. And typically, I was about to say, I usually copy and paste these words into the chat for Reba, which I will still do. But it reminds me, Reba, we have you in Wisconsin now. And so perhaps you're able to, yeah, throw your words into the voice and sorry, be able to speak it with us today. So I'm just excited to have Reba here stateside today. That's my little blessing for today. But here are some words that come from the Amidah, typically the different themes of the Shmona Esrei, but also just anything that's coming up for you. Please let it rise and let yourself rise and body your spirit for the Amidah as well. Adonai, Sifadai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid, Tehilatecha Adonai. Sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid, tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevii Goel Livnei B'neihem, Noman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Mashiach U'Magin. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayel Kol Tarav Le'Oshia. I think for the last time I'm with you for this year, Mashiv Baruch Morid Hagashem. Mechakel Chaim V'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofech Oholim, Umatzir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Melach, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. And before we go into silent time for ourselves, I just want to say hi, Marvin. Thank you for joining us. It's great to see you. And we are going to just take some time for ourselves right now. Please feel free to go off video, whatever you'd like to do, but this time is yours. And I'll call you all back in a few minutes. All right, and we're gonna bring it back. And we're gonna go into Misha Berach. And so if you or anyone have, or if you have any names of anyone, any place, anything that you would like to send out a healing prayer to, please unmute or feel free to write into the chat. Yeah, and Sharon, is it Sharon or Sharon?
Sharon.
Sharon, you got it. Yeah, you can start us off.
For my cousin Carrie, Eric, Gabe, Ernie, Kathy, Robin, Stephen, Marshall, Keith, Stephen, Georgette, Daniel, and for Marvin, and for Albert and his wife Joanne, and Kim, and Julia, and for you, and for all the rabbis of Sim Shalom and everyone on Sim Shalom, Ellen and Friedman, Ellen Rose. Thank you.
Thank you for all those names. Wonderful, Sharon. Marvin, you got it.
Uh, my brother Howard Gruber, my cousin Myrna Sue Schimberg, Dawn Allnut, all members of Sim Shalom that need refuah shlema, and all people at the Chelsea and Washington Township that need refuah shlema.
Thank you, Marvin. It's great to see you here. Joanne, you got it.
Thank you. For Dave, Annie, and myself. for Jim Garlitz, Mike Barron, Sherry Kulig, Sharon Carson, Sharon Day, all Sim Shalomers, our families and pets in need of healing, Rudolph and his family, and especially his cousin Sylvia, Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, Rabbi Ruthie, Ellen Rose, Amy Handelay, Albert and Valerie and family, Marvin Gruber, Rebecca, Michael, and Grace Waters, Ellen Friedman and all of her loved ones, and Julia, for you and your children. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Kim, you got it.
Thank you, Rabbi, for all Sim Shalomers and for all of our dear rabbis, for everyone on Joanne's list. Thank you, Joanne, and also for Bill Shade and Jane Fournier. Toda.
Kim. Albert, you got it.
Okay, each and every one of us here at service and online, and our families and loved ones, and I'm praying also for my wife Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, and Trey, and Max. Praying for Rabbi Elite, and I'm praying also for Amy Handelay. And I'm praying also for myself. I had a colonoscopy the other day, and my family is Shem Shalom. We're very upset that I wasn't at service last night. So I just want to let them know that I had other situations to go through. And I'm usually with Rabbi Galit on Shabbat, but I'm not with Sim Shalom. So I just want you all to know that. And have a blessed, thank you, the Torah. Thank you.
Thank you, Albert. And Kimberly and Reba, if you have any names, feel free to send through into the chat as well. Rabbi Shimon, you got it.
Oh, okay. Like a refuah shlema for my friend Nelly, my godfather Mauricio, my family member Laura, my other family member Robert, my friend Carla, and for myself. Thank you.
Thank you. And Julia wanted to add it in for all Sim Shalomers and rabbis. And as always, it's just always a blessing to hear. I think it's very easy to turn Misha Berach and all these things to an outward prayer of all the people outside of this community that we want to send healing to. But the crisscrossing of you all know each other's names and the people in each other's lives. And so it's just really beautiful. And yeah, so mine's more of a thank you to witness it, if anything else. So thank you all. And please join me however you like to participate in this act of healing. Please join me for the Mishabera. Mishabera Avoteinu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Le'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And before we punctuate this with a Kaddish Shalem, I want to say hi, Sue. Great to see you. Sue, did you have any names you want to throw in actually for Misha Berach before we move on? Hey, you're on.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay.
I put in the wrong code. That's why I'm so late.
That's okay.
Just Professor Robert, my husband's professor. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I subscribe very much to the Lord of the Rings wizardry sort of reference. A wizard's never late, arrives precisely when the wizard means to. So, glad
Oh,
that. And with that, we're going to move to Kaddish Shalem. Please rise and bow your spirit for Kaddish here. Yikadal v'yikadash meraba be'amad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayachon v'yimachon v'chayedecho beit Yisrael ba'agalat v'zman kariv v'yimeru Amen. Yehi shmira b'mevarach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalash medikutsha b'richu. Ve'ele mikol brachata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiram v'yamav v'yimeru. Amen. Tikabel tzloton v'oton dechol beit Yisrael kanabavon mishamayim v'yimeru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamayim v'chaim aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Ose shalom biramav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimeru. Amen. Please stay risen as we do this weekly, daily work of trying to take these pieces of this world and find a way to bring them together for something better in Tikkun Olam. Aleinu leshabeach le'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו ושמו אחד. And we'll go through the same process. And I do want to note we have Minyan today. That doesn't always happen for our Havdalah services. So we have 10 people here, which is a blessing in itself. It's wonderful when it's a small crew, and it's even more wonderful when we have full Minyan. So with that, let's really dig into Kaddish and do what we is important to do in these times and use our Minyan to grieve and allow for grieving. So if you have any names you'd like to say, please unmute or feel free to throw it into the chat as well. Marvin, do you have any names for Kaddish that you'd like to share?
My mother, Adelaide Gruber.
Thank you, Marvin. And Albert, you got it.
Yes, dear Rabbi, thank you again for the Yom HaShoah. Let us never, ever forget what they went through. Also, those who have no one to pray for them, those who have passed away in past seasons up to this very moment in time. I'm praying for my dear friend Sue, who passed away, my doggy grandson Finway, all of those in my family, as well as my wife's family, Will and his family, and Estelle and her family. Thank you again, dear Rabbi.
Thank you, Albert. Sharon, you got it.
My friend's mom, Larice, who just passed away, my dad, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother, and my cousin Allison, and the Yom HaShoah also, and those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, and all victims of senseless violence
Thank
and
you, Sharon.
diseases.
Thank you, Sharon. Well said. Joanne, you got it.
Thank you. Yes, I'd like to share the name of my parents, Helen and Irv Barron, my grandparents, Sarah and Charlie Barron, and Robert and Yetta Herson. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Kim, Sue, Rabbi Shimon, do you have Reba, any names that you'd like to share? Okay. Kimberly wanted to share U.S. Navy Corpsman David Don, and still in a period of Shloshim. Thank you, Kimberly. Sending refuah shlema to you and all your loved ones. Julia wanted to add in my parents and grandparents, also for her cousin, aunt, my tita Rafol, who died 1 year ago. So this is a yard site. Thank you for sharing, Julia. Julia, did you want to say any words for on the anniversary for my tita?
Well, because she was a very friend of my mother. She was her cousin, so just that I'm sad. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I'd like to add in Heartbeat Candor, and her favorite holiday was Pesach, and so this is a special time. So please, however it is that you wish to participate in the act of grieving and mourning, join me for Mourner's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash merabah, ve'alma divrach yiruteh ve'amlik malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayeh dechol Beit Yisrael, v'agalai v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehesh merabah mevarach le'olam al-mei al-maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei dekudsha v'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nekamata, damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom biramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yal kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. And with that, we are going to wrap up Shabbat with a little Havdalah. And so I think Sharon and Kimberly, this is my first time with you both here. I like to auction off these blessings a little bit to get anyone who wants to participate. It is not mandatory. I will give 5 seconds for anybody who wants to unmute and take part in it. Joanne's already.
I do.
All right, Joanne, are you okay if Albert goes first and Joanne, you go second?
That's fine.
All right, we're gonna go. I see 3 people off mute, so we got 3. That's great. Albert, you got it.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Bori pri hagafen. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
All right, thank you, Albert. I'm going to pass it to Joanne for the Besamim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei minei v'samim. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, creator of many kinds of spices.
Thank you, Joanne. And Sue, I see you off mute. Do you want to take Mori Haish?
Sure. Give it a whirl. Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei morhe ha'ish. Did I say that right? Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fire's light.
All right, and we're going to bring it on home. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdi ben kodesh l'chol, ben or l'choshech, ben Yisrael amim, ben yom hashvi l'sheshet yamim hamaseh. Baruch atah Adonai hamavdi ben kodesh l'chol. Fire goes out. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov. Thank you, Albert, for joining me with that.
I love the way you put out the fire.
It's funny. It's been the past 2 months I've been doing that, and it's been like a year to develop that sound. I realized in retrospect.
It is awesome. I enjoy that so much.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for joining today.
Yes,
Sharon, Kimberly, thank you so much. It's been great having you be a part of this for my first time with you all. And I think if I have my days right, I will not see you until after Pesach. Is that right?
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think so. Yes.
Well, I'm wishing you all a wonderful, this is our Zaman Chirutenu. This is our season of liberation. So I hope even in the midst of everything, there's some joy of feeling whatever freedoms that we can have or fight for. So sending all of that to you all. And Chag Sameach.
That sounds good, you can always pop into some of the other services.
Sure. I might. That's true.
As I say, come on down.
That's how we're gonna start every service from now on, Sue.
God bless you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you
We
so
are
much.
family. Yes, we are.
We'll just do all the songs. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Well, have a great week. Have a great
You
Yes,
Pesach,
too.
and I'll see
You
you all.
too.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Oh,
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Toda
you,
rabba.
Rabbi.
Ta-da,
Everyone.
Rabba. May we all
Bye.
live and be well. Thank
Love
you.
you.
Shalom.
Bye.
I love you all more. Yay, me.
We love you
Bye.
most.
Stay safe.
Okay.